Have men really stopped reading books? That's what one recent headline went so far to say, with another article saying females are reading more than males across all age groups. But there are some issues with this. The stories making these claims were based in part on the Australian Bureau of Statistics Time Use Survey. The survey measured who participated in reading in a 2-day period from 2020 to 2021. And the data looks like this. But take a look at those little black lines. They're the confidence interval, which is a statistical measure of uncertainty used when showing averages in data. So I reached out to the ABS and confirmed with them that this means the reading rates are statistically the same for males and females in all generations except for Gen X. It's also problematic to suggest this data shows reading has declined based on older generations reading more than younger. Perhaps people just read more as they get older. But the biggest issue with interpreting this data is that not all reading counts as reading. Reading a physical newspaper, that's reading. But reading news online, that's not reading. It's general internet and device use, which is part of why it looks like older people are the ones doing all the reading. All of that said, we do know from other research that there has been a decline in reading rates and that females do read more than males generally, though the difference is usually only somewhere around 7 to 11%. You'll also get a different picture from other surveys. In 2012, 2016 and 2020, University of Melbourne researchers looked at how frequently people read in the previous year. They found people are reading books less frequently, and increasingly, not at all. Another study of reading habits looking only at novels, poetry, creative nonfiction, and short stories found females are more frequent readers of all formats, except for graphic novels. So what are we to make of all this sometimes seemingly contradictory data? It looks like reading statistics vary greatly depending on how the question is asked and what is measured. Multiple surveys show that a significant proportion of males are still reading books, though they're doing so less frequently than they used to. And it's clear that if there is a crisis of declining reading rates, it's affecting both men and women, boys and girls. But if we get too hung up on an apparent gender divide, experts say we might lose focus on the real work of how to improve reading levels for all Australians.